Patutnya episod Syasha tu kita boleh pecahkan 2 episod Sam.
Patut
Sejam 40 minit kan.
Ya,
Itu
betul.
that's why kan. Itu macam 2 jam. Okay, bisa.
Okay, alright, ready to collab.
1 and 2 and 3.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Dan kenapa anda berada di
Borak
Space?
Kau tanya kenapa?
Kenapa diorang ada di Borak Space?
Betul, aku pun tanya kenapa korang ada
Tapi diorang ada dah.
Betul. Tanpa diorang kita tak ada.
Ya betul, ya betul.
Kita ada. Cuma kita tak ada sambutan.
Ya betul, tu kurang best sikit.
Betul.
Tu kurang best sikit.
Yes.
Actually quite happy lah dengan podcast kita.
Aku sangat-sangat happy doh. Aku tiap-tiap kali kan dah upload, aku tengok komen. Aku bila aku tengok komen tu aku rasa macam berbaloi apa aku buat ni. Sebab sebelum ni macam awal-awal kan macam kita main buat je, kita tak tahu dia punya crowd macam mana. And aku rasa macam time tu pun macam aku pun buat podcaster ke semua. So tak tahu macam mana dia punya pembagian kan. So alhamdulillah aku macam lega dia tengok orang, apa yang orang komen, apa yang orang dapat. Kadang tu dia orang macam macam kau cakap macam sebelum ni macam dia start macam nak solat sebab dia tengok. Itu aku rasa macam damn.
Ya tu.
Tak sangka tu.
Ya, faham.
Yeah, thanks to you guys.
Thanks to you guys. Oh, by the way, as also like saying thanks to you guys. Well, not thanks to you guys. It's more like thanks to us, I guess.
Betul juga.
Betul juga kan. Betul juga kan.
Betul juga.
Yeah, tapi thanks for the support kan. Betul juga kan. So if you guys notice that kalau macam korang zoom, kalau korang zoom ni macam ada nama Borak Space kat sini.
Yes.
Ni macam merchandise ke? Macam merchandise mungkin. Tak tahulah. Cak hari tangga baju sikit, turn around sikit. Aduh, macam kita macam no, itu dia. Tak boleh lah. Goyang buntut situ. There we go. Kita orang just nak announce kita punya merchandise dah sampai.
Ya, alhamdulillah.
And kita orang akan start sale pada 1/10/23.
Betul. Kalau tak ada halangan. Yes.
So far plan dia 1/10/23. And then it will be online for sale lah. We only have 50 pieces saja.
Setuju.
So make sure lah.
Yes, sebab kita orang pun tak ada 50 je, tak banyak pun. Kita orang bukan jual untuk just nak cepat kaya, nak pergi haji esok. Tak, kita just nak macam korang boleh support kita orang. And insyaAllah kita orang akan bagi yang terbaik untuk korang lepas
betul.
ni.
Yes, kita orang plan at least nak somewhere jual dalam probably around RM69.
Ya, macam tu.
Aku rasa RM69
Ya.
tu. Kain pun sedap.
Kain sedap bro.
Yeah,
daripada luar negara bro.
Ya,
Betul.
betul.
Dari luar negara bro.
It's quite nice.
Betul.
Yeah.
Aku tengok pun macam printing dia sedap. Korang kalau beli jaga-jagalah. Mungkin korang nak tampal dekat dinding ke.
Faham. Aku plan kalau macam kalau merch ni keluar kan, kita orang we make it in a sense where dia 50 je versionnya ni. Kalau lah let's say aku kurang minat the idea of kita repeat design.
Yes, faham betul.
Aku tak suka sangat that idea. So at best pun kalau ni keluar there'll be some difference lah. Probably colour Game Boy kat belakang ni lain.
Betul.
Yeah, just to make sure macam nak tunjuk like the day ones.
Betul.
Day ones lah yang pakai warna merah.
Yes. Betul. And korang siapa yang betul-betul beli awal tu, korang dapat simpan lah benda ni. Sebab mungkin nanti ada orang kumpul.
Betul.
Season ni lain lah. Season ni colour lain lah.
Yeah.
And korang ada the OG one. Colour merah.
Betul. And I think macam aku nak explain juga kenapa aku make the design of the Game Boy.
Yes,
kan.
betul.
Yeah. So it's basically macam we wanted to go a little bit for not nostalgia. Nostalgia is not the right word, but we wanted to make it a little bit more rooted. In a sense where, you know how every end of the episode we always ask our guests macam, if you could say anything to your younger self, what would you do? What would you do? And then with the podcast with Keanu would cakap how it's so one of the most important things in life is to go back to who you once before.
Betul.
Yeah, so that's why this merch ada gambar Game Boy. And the next few merchandise yang I have planned, that me and Harit have planned, it's all about a little bit of nostalgia, a little bit about what you grew up with.
Betul.
All the things that you enjoy, your inner child is shit like that. So macam it looks sick, not gonna lie. It looks sick, but the main purpose is for you to wear it and to remember like who you were once before. So
Wow.
yeah,
Betul doh.
yeah. So that's like the message we want to make.
Yeah,
So
and thanks to Hakim sebab mendesign. And ada
Alhamdulillah.
small details kat situ dalam Game Boy tu. Kalau korang kena tengok.
Betul.
Aku sangat-sangat damn. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna release the pictures soon.
Betul.
Probably like 1 week before the tour, which is gonna post more pictures of it and stuff like that. For now, kita just humbly promote it here je dulu.
Betul. Betul. Tolonglah support. Sebab cantik. Kalau aku pun aku beli. And ada kawan-kawan aku macam Rashdan pun dah macam Arik nak satu. Dah book. Korang kena cepat sebab ada orang yang tengah book juga.
Tengah book ni sebab dia pun dah datang the podcast, so dia ada hak untuk book.
Yes, betul.
Ili pun dah book. So Rashdan dah book.
Yes.
So 2 orang dah. 2 dah hilang daripada market. Tinggal 48. Ni tak apa, kita orang buat extra. Ada 52. 2 untuk kita orang.
Yes, betul.
So tak kacau market. Lepas tu letak, boleh ke minta orang print nama kita je just for fun?
Print nama kita?
Ya, macam letak kan Hakim dan letak Harid.
Faham.
Tapi macam mungkin
Nanti
charge
macam,
main, mungkin charge lain kan.
Ya. Betul.
Betul juga. Gila babi.
So kita nak buat pasal apa ni?
Aku tak tahu, aku rasa macam aku nak bincang pasal podcast yang akan datang.
Faham.
Aku rasa macam nak bincang pasal podcast. So biasanya kita cakap pasal apa ni, what happened in our week, apa semua tu kan. Let's talk about the future a little bit.
Damn. So salah satu kita punya guest nanti ialah kita punya Perdana Menteri sendiri, Anwar Ibrahim. So kau rasa nak tanya apa tu kat dia?
Aku nak tanya apa yang gaduh kat parlimen itu? Gaduh Syah.
Ya doh.
Ya Allah, Putrajaya faham lah tersinggung. Faham, tapi come on
lah, berdebat lah kat situ.
Berapa banyak kali tu.
Tapi aku rasa kan, macam adakah diorang tak rasa macam semua benda tu orang tengok, and dengan apa reaksi ke apa perbuatan orang tu, orang akan menilai dengan apa diorang buat.
Tak tahu, aku rasa at the same time macam they just feel like they're in the right. Faham tak?
Faham.
Diorang in the mentality macam apa aku tengah buat ni betul ni.
Faham. Betul.
Yeah, aku rasa a lot of politicians always feel that way, like they're always in the right. So macam susah nak cari politician yang macam okay, maybe aku dah melampau sikit. Susah. I mean like orang biasa pun susah nak cari that kind of quality.
Betul.
So apa lagi kalau someone yang ada a little bit power, a little bit of influence. How Malaysia is shaped or formed.
Betul. Aku ada nampak satu tweet ni. Dia ada tweet tau. Dulu Mak Luffy pernah cakap, kalau nak jadi pandai, tengok parlimen. Ada betulnya. Kalau kau rasa korang bodoh pada masa tu, buka parlimen. Kau rasa macam damn, aku lebih pandai daripada diorang ni. Itu apa yang Mak Luffy cakap lah.
Yeah, betul. Tak, aku rasa just like in parliament in sense, I think they're just a little bit detached. Faham tak? Like detached macam in a sense macam let's say kita orang punya basic for gaji tak naik, and orang kata macam boleh survive dalam 1,500 kan. And then bila rakyat minta dorang macam okay, pergilah hidup dengan 1,500 tu kan, dorang they won't do it, tapi dorang keluarkan budget saja. Okay, dengan 1,500 ni sebenarnya saya boleh buat ni. Tapi it's very unrealistic tau.
Betul, sangat.
It's so unrealistic. And korang kena faham tau, like macam, and I don't know if anyone in parliament would ever see this, tapi like the reason the rakyat is saying that is not because we want to take away your money because we're so dengki out of your money. We're saying that from a sense of like, dude, please try to understand what we're going through.
Betul.
You will not understand what we're going through unless you're going through it as well.
Betul.
So your salary per month, regardless if you have any money, any deals under the table ke apa, is probably looking at 5 or 6 figures, right?
Betul.
So how are you supposed to understand how we feel when you're living off 6 figures of security? Even if you spend 5 figures kan, you still have a big amount of balance in your bank account that you don't have to worry about. Pension lagi.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly. So macam, I don't know, I'm not like the biggest political person ever, so that's why I don't talk about politics sangat. But I just find it so interesting kenapa like the rakyat has been complaining about this certain thing, but they're still not able to understand it. And they always attack macam, oh, us buying coffee
Ya,
us buying this shit like that. Oh, go save your money in like a
buat 3 kerja.
buat 3 kerja in like an investment fund ke apa semua tu. Bro, like you're just gonna ruin the mental health of Malaysian Malaysian society itself. Let's say ada contoh, there was this one TikTok tengok Mark Cuban. Kau kenal Mark Cuban?
Mark Cuban, ya.
Dia dalam Shark Tank punya orang tu. Yeah, I used to be like a big fan of Shark Tank.
Faham.
Suka gila Shark Tank. Mark Cuban pernah ada kita order apa ni?
Tak ada order apa-apa ke?
Tak ada. Okay, kita ambil short pause dulu. Sambung balik dengan Haris. Sorry untuk delay tadi. Ada apa ni, Harik punya manager datang dia.
Betul.
Okay. So yeah, we were talking about Mark Cuban. So Mark Cuban ada posted this one video about like how they told Americans to macam like, you know, instead of buying that coffee that you want, go put it in like a return. Sorry, like macam ASB, you know, ASB. Yalah,
ada bunga.
Ada bunga kan, where you know, you will see your money grow and everything shit like that. And then like one person like macam dia stage that video lah. They stage that video and then dia cakap lah like how Mark Cuban dah very out of touch in his ways, because yeah, he's a billionaire.
Betul.
Yeah, and then so macam, here's the thing, right? If we're going to talk about money a little bit. Okay, here's everything I've learned about money. Let's talk about money lah.
Let's go.
I feel like this is a fun topic.
Betul.
Yeah. Then this person make a breakdown lah. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's think of it this way. Okay, like our brain. Now this is what I understand from the video lah. Okay, our brain. Most of the time when we eat something sweet, we think it as a reward for the hard week or the hard month that we're going through.
Betul.
Right?
Yes.
And I would understand and I would relate to that a lot because I am really working so hard as of right now.
Betul.
Like you would see project ni yang aku buat, and it's basically on a very, how do I say it? For a very exposure basis. I'm going back to the whole exposure route. So doing all of that, it gets really hard because there's the podcast to edit, the podcast to think about, and everything else in between. So once a week, I would like something sweet. Yeah, it could be just like a caramel frappuccino. It could be an ice cream from McDonald's.
Yes, betul. Dia cakap, dam.
Yeah, just like that. So what Mark Cuban is saying, instead of buying all of that, instead of buying that sweet reward that you think you deserve, put it in an like a ASB fund or whatever shit like that.
Faham.
So this in this American woman punya context, which is $6, right? You take $6 and then you save it. So let's say like you save $6 every single week, which is around like $24 every single month.
Okay.
You save $24 every single month and then you do it again and again. Let's say you do it for 10 months. At the end of the month, oh wow, you have $240. Does that sound compelling to you at all? And then you're going to make an interest of what? 4.8 or 5% in America lah. 4.8 to 5%. Is that interesting at all?
That's good.
Exactly. $240. If you take 10% pun, 10% it's $24.
Yes.
5% is $12. Wow, I sacrificed 10 months of happiness, all right, just for $12.
Betul doh.
Great. Yeah, see, so here's the thing, right? Like all these like gurus that are telling you about financial advices, they are giving it from a point of view where dorang dah kaya and dorang dah made it.
Betul.
And it makes sense to them. So here's the point like I want to make. Like investment is a really like a rich person's game.
Betul.
If you don't have capital, you're not going to see the capital grow.
Betul.
It's going to take years before you see that thing grow. Not just years in 2-3 years, years with a capital Y, E, A and R.
Betul. Ya doh.
Exactly.
Berapa lama? Ya doh.
Yeah.
Mana cukup?
Tak cukup.
Tak cukup.
If you're able to save thousands every single month, then okay.
Betul.
Then you're making sense.
Yes. Lagipun kalau kau dah boleh save 1,000 dalam sebulan, tu maksudnya kau dah something lah tu kan.
Yes, betul.
Kau dapat save 1,000 kot.
Yeah, betul. Exactly. Even if you get to save 500 every single week, let's say lah, I don't know how you're able to save 500 single week. You must be doing really good in your job. You deserve it. 500 every single week kan. So you get like 2,000 at the end of the month, 2,000, and then after that, like what? You save it up for 10 months, that's 20k.
Betul.
20k, you have a 5% return. 10% would be 20k, 10% is 2,000. Okay, 1 year, someone can see free 1,000 to you.
Betul.
Okay lah.
Okay lah.
But still,
Betul.
Still.
Yeah, kau kena ada banyak lah untuk kau dapat banyak.
Yes, exactly. So macam the whole argument about us buying coffee every single week apa semua tu, and that's the reason that we are financially struggling, is complete utter bullshit.
Betul dah.
What am I supposed to do with that extra 15 ringgit? Keep it because I believe it will grow to another, what? 1 ringgit in the fucking future?
Ya tu. Tapi inilah jadinya kalau kau lepas tu kau dah simpan, kau tak bahagikan untuk macam contoh kau perlukan nak minum manis ke, tapi kau tahan, tapi ujung-ujung kau dapat apa je. Itu lagi sedih tu.
Yeah, exactly.
Kau dah kerja keras apa, kau tak reward diri kau, in the end kau dapat ni je. Macam ini je aku dapat.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not relevant orang punya advice.
Betul.
Sama macam the people in parliament lah, especially in budget case. I don't know why we're opening about budget case kan. Tapi yeah, it just feels like whatever they're saying is not relevant, and that's why people are so upset for months or years. Aku rasa since that COVID time kot lagi banyak orang memberontak pasal the whole thing. Yeah, you're sitting there making stupid policies that none of us even care about, right? And there you go, like sitting in a comfortable life, and we're wondering like, why the fuck did I even elect this person in the first place? Yeah. But I'm not saying this just for like Malaysian politics. Politics in general are just...
Aku rasa sama je.
Yeah, honestly. There was this... Okay, so last year aku pergi UK tau. Last year aku pergi UK, Alhamdulillah. Ada rezeki time tu. Time ni tak. So aku pergi UK time tu, and I was sitting in a bus. Aku nak pergi ke Leeds, aku rasa. From the airport nak pergi ke Leeds. And I sat next to an Indian guy, and then we were talking about our political state of our own country.
Indian guy tu UK punya orang?
He lived in India. He lives in India. He studies in the UK. Now I think like he works in the UK. So as I was having a conversation with him, telling him about our political state, of how Malaysia is, blah blah blah, and I thought Malaysia dah bad enough dah. Motherfucker went up to me, alright? Dude went up to me and said like, in India, right? We have a politician that tells you that he can change the rocks that you give him into gold.
Damn.
And he's making it a nation project. So dia dapat budget to find rocks and turn it into gold. Mind you, this is utter bullshit.
Damn.
This is just utter bullshit. Tapi a person like him is running his country.
Shit.
And then aku macam, wow.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah for what we have, I guess.
Damn, you know, macam sebelum ni pun kau tengok dekat India yang diorang bakar rumah politician diorang tu.
Oh really?
Yes, dekat India. Yes. No, bukan India. Sri Lanka.
Oh, Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka bukan.
Bawah India ke Sri Lanka? Shit. Terus siap Geo ke? Tapi Sri Lanka lah tempat tu. Dia bakar rumah politician dia sebab dia tak suka lah. Tapi kan, kalau kau fikir kan, adakah kau sanggup tak kau nak jadi politician?
Aku nak jadi politician?
Yes.
I don't know. If my partner would be Syed Saddiq, yes, I think.
Faham.
Mainly because aku rasa macam mana. This is one interesting thing dulu. Like this was like when I was 20 or 21. Aku rasa Syed Saddiq pun baru nak start dia punya whole political campaign. I told like my group of friends like, macam, aku suka tu Syed Saddiq. I quite like him. Tapi this group of friends diorang memang kaki politik tau. Diorang macam suka gila borak pasal politik. Aku dengan tak ada political opinion, aku cakap, ya saya suka Syed Saddiq.
Saya tengok TikTok dia.
Saya tengok TikTok dia. Tapi TikTok wasn't even a thing yet.
Faham betul.
So then after that dia member aku cakap macam, dude, Syed Saddiq too much of a goody two shoe at that time. And aku macam, oh shit, I never actually thought it that way. Betul juga.
Faham.
That changed my perception of Syed Saddiq during that time. Like, oh, he does look like a goody two shoe at that time. Macam always like believing, always like trying to do the right thing. Apa semua tu, believe we should do this, believe we should do that. And it was interesting because aku rasa like during that week juga aku dengar dia had an interview with BFM, and then they were talking about how at that time kalau dia punya parti menang, they're gonna stop corruption. Dia orang BFM tu tanya lah, you know how BFM is, like how serious the questions are. Kan? How do you plan to stop like how do you plan to stop with people from like what was the word I used today?
Corruption.
How you people gonna stop people for like rasuah and everything shit like that. And dia macam, oh yeah, we're just gonna, and then from all the money that we're stopping from Rafswa, we're gonna take it and then like channel it in the right places. And that time aku dengar macam, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't make sense. So it shows like macam betul lah, he was a goody two shoes at that time. Tapi like now you look at him, the guy is so brave to like macam stand up for what he believes in parliament. Rather he says it and dia pandai say it in such a nice subtle way.
Betul.
Yeah. And then he's doing such a good job by catering to the youth. Maybe like of course like dia in impact kalau macam kerusi and votes, it's not really showing.
Yes, betul.
It's not really showing. But the people in some way, some form, although he looks like a goody two shoe, really have this strong feeling that macam I can trust him. Right?
Faham,
he gives
betul.
off that vibe kan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tapi sekarang aku tengok macam orang-orang cakap semua macam sebab dia dah tarik dia keluar daripada kerajaan semua kan, and dia tak dapat tak tahulah, dia cakap dia dengar saja dia tak dapat bantuan, dah tak dapat daripada kerajaan, tak bagi dah kat dia kan. Lepas tu orang semua cakap macam dia ni asyik lah bising, kau tahu pasal benda ni. Padahal dia dah dapat dah jadi kerajaan tapi dia bising and all. Lepas tu dia nak tarik keluar pula. Lepas tu orang cakap kalau kau tarik keluar main undi balik. Adakah orang nak undi kau kalau kau dah keluar daripada kerajaan macam tu lah. Tapi aku tengok apa yang dia buat tu, aku rasa ya macam kau cakap tadi lah, dia berani lah buat benda tu kan. Sebab aku rasa terang-terang benda tu mungkin salah kan. Tapi tiba-tiba je dah kena drop semua kes. And aku rasa orang luar pun akan pelik jugalah. Cuma sekarang ni aku rasa macam Malaysia tengah nak berjalan tu kan. Malaysia tengah nak berjalan, and aku tengah enjoy tengok mungkin kita punya Perdana Menteri sekarang tengah nak buat something aku. Tapi benda-benda ni datang aku macam alamak, ada je benda kau tahu. Aku tengok ada je benda yang macam kau tak dapat tengok satu kerajaan nak membangun kau tahu. Mesti ada orang-orang lain datang macam dia ni bodoh lah, jangan undi ni lah and all. Aku tengok macam budak-budak pun sekarang dah pandai tu. Budak-budak sekarang dah tahu dah. Tapi diorang tak tahu semuanya. Diorang hanya tengok TikTok.
Diorang hanya tengok TikTok, which is good, which is really good exposure. TikTok ataupun influence by parents orang ke apa semua tu.
Cuma masalahnya TikTok ni bukan semua betul. Aku ada satu kena. Aku pernah cakap pasal sebelum mengundi lagi, aku cerita dekat podcast tu. Aku cakap macam apa kata kita tengok dari segi macam mana kita nak bangunkan Malaysia ni tau. Sebab orang semua cakap macam kita kena pilih Islam, jangan biar Islam dipijak and all. Aku macam time tu aku cuba untuk fikir lah benda ni kan. Aku bukan ke Islam tu atas diri kita kan. Kenapa dia nak masukkan dengan politik, sedangkan kita pun tak tahu politik parti Islam tu adakah betul atau tidak kan. Mungkin ada main belakang ke tidak. Kalau kita undi pun kita pun berdosa kan. So aku just tengok macam aku rasa pada masa tu aku just nak tengok Malaysia ni bangun. Tak kisahlah ada China ke India ke siapa, just aku memang nak tengok Malaysia ni jadi orang kata negara yang bagus lah. Mungkin boleh lawan Singapore ke apa macam tu lah. Itu je aku nak tengok. Tapi diorang ni datang dengan macam tak boleh, kita tak boleh bagi Cina naik. Nanti mana Melayu dekat dunia Malaysia ni, mana Melayu nanti hilang lah Melayu punya orang kata kelebihan. Aku rasa macam aku tengok dekat Twitter ni ada seorang ni cakap macam orang Melayu ni tak sepatutnya takut, disebabkan dalam Malaysia ni majoriti hanyalah Melayu. And kita pun ada sultan di mana yang menjaga keislaman dalam Malaysia ni kan. So aku tengok macam betul doh benda tu. Macam aku rasa tak perlu pun nak takut pada Cina-Cina ni kan.
Cina-Cina ni
masa aku diorang cakap lah macam tu kan. Takut pada Cina lah apalah kan. Aku macam kita tak perlu takut doh, padahal diorang kawan kita doh kan. Kalau kau tengok, kalau diorang ada je tolong kita. Mungkin ada setengah, mungkin ada yang jumpa Chinese yang tak betul, tapi itu adalah dia tu. Tapi aku rasa orang-orang ni pun aku harap sangat diorang nak bangunkan Malaysia lah, kerajaan ni kan. Dulu aku pernah terfikir di mana macam apa kata kan, siapa yang nak jadi Perdana Menteri, siapa nak jadi menteri ni, gaji dia maksimum 5,000 je tu. Kan?
Faham.
Pada masa tu lah aku tak fikirlah jauh kan. Aku just fikir macam siapa yang betul-betul nak bangunkan Malaysia, nak majukan Malaysia, dia akan buat kerja tu dengan hanya 5,000 je. Tak perlu ada pencen ke apa. Sebab diorang betul-betul nak tengok Malaysia ni maju, Malaysia ni berjaya.
Tapi I would argue lah, kalau macam 5,000 sure, betul, you would like raise people yang betul-betul passionate about it. Tapi at the same time kan, I feel like in the long run, aku just in my thoughts
barai tu.
in the long run, barai tu. Because I don't think like anyone would do much if their gaji is just 5,000.
Betul.
It's hard. Like macam, okay, I don't know if it's true, but like I think like I heard some rumours about how Syed Saddiq macam dia punya gaji is not that much.
Betul.
And then dia just banyak salurkan kat benda lain saja. It's hard to find someone like him. Susah nak replicate orang macam dia. And we don't know how many people are like him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Betul.
I think one of the appeal, not gonna lie, one of the appeal of being a politician is also like having a lot of money as well. Right?
Yeah, betul.
Yeah. And
sebab nak buat campaign and all.
Yeah. And okay lah, the fact that they have a lot of money tu macam tolak tepi. Tapi I don't mind if they have a lot of money, but they're doing the job.
Betul.
They're raising concerns that need to be concerned about. Itu I don't mind it sangat. Tapi I just feel like kalau betul lah gaji tu letak 5,000, yes, on paper it sounds great. Macam nanti orang yang betul-betul nak naikkan negara saja akan ambil this job. Tapi you know like what are the basis kan?
Betul.
What are the basis? So
nanti
let's
tak ada orang pun nak.
macam tak ada orang macam nak kan. Macam kau kena go through so much hassle of back and forth, meeting orang here and there, blah blah blah, duduk kat parlimen macam orang gila.
Betul.
Macam orang gila, tengok drama every single week and kau dapat 5,000 je masuk in your bank account.
Faham, betul.
Baik aku kerja kat sekolah and then just
jadi cikgu
budak-budak.
Betul.
Yeah.
Sebab baru-baru ni kau tengok Twitter yang kita punya Perdana Menteri baru tunjuk kita punya raja pergi Sabah ke tu kot. Dia ambil orang tulis surat dekat raja, keluhan dia lah pasal dekat tempat dia ke apa kan, dan raja tu compile kan, bagi kat Perdana Menteri, selesai kan. Lepas tu Perdana Menteri tunjuk lah, ni dia dah compile kan. So tanggungjawab saya lah kena baca semua and make sure jadilah kat sana. Aku macam damn, you do banyak kerja
banyak tu.
Tebal tu.
Macam say goodbye to seeing your friends and family.
Betul.
Say goodbye to doing your hobbies. Betul-betul nak bangunkan negara tu. So macam at least you should be compensate in the sense that macam you have money to take care of your family.
Betul.
Jangan melampau lah.
Yes.
Tapi I get it.
Pada masa tu aku just fikir macam dorang ni tak banyak duit, baguslah kot. Sebab dorang banyak duit pun mungkin daripada suapan-suapan, rasuah and all. Itu yang kita nampak dekat TV lah. Betul-betul tak tahulah kan. Aku nak tanya kau lah, apa pendapat kau tentang kita punya Perdana Menteri sekarang?
Perdana Menteri sekarang? I don't know, I think he's just doing his job to see how it goes.
Faham? Aku rasa macam hebat lah. Untuk aku nampak apa yang dia tunjukkan dekat aku adalah dia boleh bercakap, and bila dia cakap tu kita dengar. Aku rasa itu macam mungkin salah satu benda yang leader patut ada. Aku tengok macam betul tu. Bila kau dengar tu kau rasa macam kau nak ikut dia, kau tahu tak? Macam sebelum ni kita tak ada benda tu. Mungkin ada lebih kat tempat lain tapi kurang kat situ. Kita tak nampak benda tu. Yang sekarang ni aku nampak lah kelideraan tu. Cuma kita tak tahu apa dia akan buat nanti. So kita kena tunggu.
Faham. I always like to abstain myself from politics. Tak suka sangat.
Faham?
Yeah, because aku tak tahu, aku rasa aku grew up with a dad yang always cakap kat aku macam tak payahlah involve in politics.
Betul, bapak aku cakap benda sama tu.
My dad always said the same thing. Then macam, so my dad works for the kerajaan lagi lah.
Betul.
So macam dia always beritahu aku like macam how it's so weird. Like macam you could live in the same house tapi you could have different political ideologies.
Gaduh tu.
And then because of that kau gaduh. Because this party wants the best, ni. Yeah, but this party has made mistakes.
Betul.
And then macam, but your party has also made mistakes. Ni. Like, guy, grow the fuck up. Every party is going to make a fucking mistake. Just grow up. Just chill. Every party is going to make a mistake. Tapi I think I spoke to my friend Yat ni macam dia kaki politik juga. Tapi he's such a nice person to talk about politics. Sebab walaupun dia ada a political party yang dia suka, apa yang political party dia buat salah, dia mengaku salah.
Ya, betul.
Apa yang dia rasa macam the other political party buat betul, dia mengaku betul. And that's fun tau.
Kan?
It's fun to have like an open discussion like that where someone is not extremely biased and just like close his eye. No, he did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. Like macam
betul.
It's giving the vibe of yes, my boyfriend is toxic but I love him. It sounds like that, you know. You sound like stupid ass girls that not stupid ass people Alright, they are in love with their toxic partners. No matter whatever they did. Stop sounding like, sound rational, please. Sound rational.
Kadang-kadang tu bila kau nak bergaduh pun macam dia akan mainkan isu-isu agama, kau tahu. Kau memang seorang Islam. Lepas tu bila kau nak cakap, kau asal kau tak undi Islam? Asal kau tak undi, kau bukan Islam ke? Macam macam mana pergaduhan tu? Argument kau nak bergaduh balik macam bodohnya kalau aku gaduh dengan dia. Aku akan turut bodoh sekali. So benda-benda tu pun memenatkan. Ada satu ni dekat TikTok aku. Mungkin sebab aku cakap pasal politik sebelum ni dekat tu, dia asyik mention aku dekat satu macam ceramah politik. Dia mention aku banyak tu.
Faham?
Dia mention aku video ni, lepas tu dia mention nak sangat kan apa parti bukan Islam ni. Nak sangat kan ni aku cakap dia ni tak relax apa aku buat kat kau kan. Pada masa tu aku tak adalah cakap apa pun. Aku tak ada pun cakap parti kau bodoh ke apa. Tidak pun. Aku lama-lama aku macam damn, orang sekarang ni memang betul-betul like ambil dalam hati pasal parti politik ni kan. Padahal kalau kau tengok balik kan, apa je diorang bagi kat kau semua kan, sampai nak jadi macam tu sekali, sampai kau nak benci orang lain sebab undi orang lain kan. Macam teruk tu benda ni sebenarnya. Dekat Twitter pun ada satu dia post dekat dia punya group WhatsApp dalam family. Dia cakap pasal politik and all lah. Pasal Islam juga. Disebabkan tu dia kena keluar kick lah. Dah tak nak berborak dah lah. Keluar lah daripada family ni. Sebab kau undi melain. Sebab benda tu je tu. Teruk tu.
Tu melampau tu.
Sampai nak putuskan. Aduhai. Kita sabar je lah kot kan? Sebab setiap 4 tahun kita bertahan lah 4 tahun tu.
Tu.
Nanti kita undi lah benda lain.
Faham?
Kalau tak jadi, tu je. Simple as that.
People are crazy.
Crazy tu. Kalau kau tengok dia mention. Hello.
Silakan. Tapi banyak orang minta you.
Cepat Abin cakap. Cakap je, cakap hi. Wah, cantiknya dia.
Hi.
Mana gana?
Sean.
Bestnya.
Okay, boleh.
Aku nak pergi kat sini tak boleh, dia boleh.
Betul? So kau kerja?
Betul juga. Awak naik.
Salah saya mengaku.
Awak naik Grab ke?
Okay.
Alright. Bye. Alamak, segan lah ada orang tengok.
Biasanya kalau kita ada tetamu macam mana?
Tamu kita borak sekali.
Faham. Tak ada beza sangat lah.
So pasal politik ni takkan habis. Harap korang bertenang je lah kat luar tu. Janganlah benci sesama sendiri kerana benda tu tak elok.
Kau rasa kau stop ke? Kau rasa kau stop ke?
Tak tahu doh.
Kan?
Betul doh. Aku pada mulanya memang tak suka. Aku tak suka sebab aku dulu aku rasa macam politik ni sangat-sangat kotor dan aku tak perlu tengok pun sebab semua sama je. Pada masa tu kan. Tapi disebabkan dalam Islam pun cakap kita kena mengundi. Betul, untuk membentuk kita punya kerajaan dengan bagus. So aku kena tengok lah mana yang kurang tak baiknya.
Okay.
Faham tak? So bila start aku mengundi 25 baru aku start like tengok-tengok macam mana and all.
Faham.
Sekarang pun aku tak faham lagi. Aku tak faham lagi macam mana.
Like there's just like a lot of beef here and there.
Betul. Gaduh sini, gaduh sana, ini lompat sini, lompat sana. Lama aku pun pening. Dulu masa form 2 aku pernah break dengan seorang perempuan ni sebab dia suka politik. Form 2 doh. Time tu aku form apa lah. Aku form 3 kot. Dia form 2. Macam what the fuck man. Aku tak tahu apa-apa sel.
Let me just say, aku suka the fact kau pandang Ellie sekejap before kau mention Form 2
aku cakap ingat Form 2 tak apa lah. Boleh ke?
Aku suka the fact kau pandang sekejap je.
Nampak
Nampak?
Shit.
Kau dah ada anak lah sial. Form 2 chill.
Aku
Chill the fuck down. Kau buat apa? Pegang tangan dia.
Tak doh. Form 2 mana boleh pegang tangan lagi. Kena tengok dari jauh je.
Betul. Hantar surat cinta.
Ya doh. So disebab tu lah aku putus cinta dengan dia. Disebabkan aku macam damn, kau terlalu muda doh. Sebab aku pun tak tahu apa doh. Bila nak borak tu aku macam damn, jangan doh. Takut doh. Jom kita borak pasal Barbie ke apa kan. Sebab tadi kecil lagi. So macam So lama macam bagus lah dia start awal. Mungkin dia sekarang dah lebih pandai lah kot pasal
Maybe.
politik ni.
Maybe.
Tapi itulah politik.
Kau pernah pergi lah ke political rally tak? Macam dia punya datang meet apa semua tu.
Tak silap aku pernah lalu.
Oh, faham.
Time tu Anwar Ibrahim kot, dekat Setiawangsa punya padang, tak silap aku.
Oh, okay, faham.
Ramai tu. Ramai. Pasal ada sebelum tu pula Najib punya member aku suruh datang. Jom lah, dapat RM50 tu.
Bila perlukan duit tu.
RM50 banyak tu time tu. Banyak gila.
RM50 boleh berapa kali pak mamak tu.
RM50 mana tahu kau salam 2 kali. RM100 kau dapat.
Ya betul.
Shit.
Ya betul.
Tapi aku tak ikut lah. Sebab aku rasa macam semak nak datang untuk RM50 kan. Nak dengar je dia cakap. Sebab time tu aku tak minat kot. So macam Tapi sekarang pun mungkin aku tak pergi. Aku just tengok apa yang ada dekat Twitter je lah kot. Dan YouTube.
I just like to mention like it doesn't matter like what political party you like, because clearly the reason you like the political party is, and this like member aku lah yang borak semua ni. Setiap political party ada dia punya own mission and dia punya own agenda.
Ya, betul.
And then to be honest, you fell in love with the political party punya mission and agenda. It's just that sometimes you just don't like the people inside that political party.
Yeah, betul.
Yeah, and that's completely fine. That's completely fine. You could be somebody that supports the blue color party. Tak nak kasih, tak nak drop names.
Betul. Yang warna biru.
Yeah, you might like the blue one. Okay, and then so macam okay, right. I understand why you like the blue one. I understand what they fight for.
Betul.
Yeah. Or you might like the one with the eye thing. The eye thing. Yeah. Yep. Aku tengah
biru merah.
Biru merah.
Orang cakap aku tak tahu betul tak.
Damn. Colorblind. Yeah, so you might like that party. There are reasons that you like that party. You might like the green one.
Betul.
For some reason.
Yes.
You might like the other blue one.
Betul.
For some reason.
Mungkin ada yang roket. Suka yang roket.
Yeah, roket. And every single reason that you like them is valid. Yeah, betul. It's just that how they carry themselves je lah yang paling penting kan.
Yes. And korang pun kena carry benda tu tau. Janganlah, sebab korang pun carry benda tu. Sebabkan korang carry sangat-sangat benda tu, buatkan orang lain bergaduh. Kau tak nak kawan dengan ni.
Betul.
And kau judge dia ni.
Yeah, betul. Aku like I started to change like macam I always thought like everyone involved in politics, all of them are dirty, even the supporters. Okay, but then like I think I was peer pressured to join satu political party punya meeting yang warna merah tu. Yang warna merah tu. And then like I went with my friends and kita semua gerak and everything semua tu, and these were like people around my age, probably 1 year older ataupun 1 year younger, and there were a lot of old people there as well. And then after that like this was time Mahathir became our prime minister. Okay, really early that age. Okay. And then after that there was a meeting, and then we were all there, and then they opened the floors to the question. They opened questions to the floor, and I think the guy at the time was considering to jump ataupun lompat parti.
Okay,
he was considering, because the way that he was wording it, macam he was trying to jump.
Oh,
yeah. That's what my friend told me lah. Ni bunyi macam dia nak lompat ni. Aku macam okay, aku iakan je lah. Aku tak tahu sangat.
Okay, faham.
Aku datang sebab aku di peer pressure.
Okay.
Kau tak nak datang, kau tak nak support negara kau ke? Okay. Alright, I'm sorry. Okay. So then dia kat situ, and then after that macam member aku tak puas hati dengan the statement. Dia minta mikrofon. Dia ambil mikrofon, and then dia tanya macam kenapa kita nak like lompat ataupun change like sides apa semua tu. Bila kerajaan sekarang, dulu pembangkang, diorang elok je macam stay, remain to their cause. Kenapa kita kena buat sekarang kan benda ni kan? And then dia macam, tak, awak kena faham kita orang tak ada duit. So diorang sebelum ni ada duit, diorang stay je kan. Mana nilai patriotic je kat situ kan? Mana janji yang mana kesetiaan kau pada political party kau kan? And aku macam, oh damn,
betul tu.
Sebenarnya aku macam at that time I fikir, damn, people yang support politik ni are very passionate of the right thing. And I love that.
Betul.
And I love that.
Yeah.
It's just that the people running it are very passionate about something else. So that's what that changed my perspective. And then there was like these two couples, they were like talking with each other, saying the same thing. Like macam this lady was trying to rationalize going to another party, telling other people macam, yeah, I think we should ni. And then mamak tu terus stop the conversation. Apa ni? What the fuck are you talking about? No, you shouldn't be doing this ni. Aku macam, wow, this guy got balls. Sebab
benda tu apa dia cakap betul tu kan. diorang rasa macam nak memperjuangkan benda tu, tapi in the end ada agenda lain pula.
Yeah.
You know.
And itu bukan salah political party. Itu salah manusia tu
sendiri.
Yeah. And
Setuju.
it happens. People have their own ideas of what a utopia-ish Malaysia looks like. And each political party wants to carry that vision with the people of Malaysia. It's just, again, the people who run it je. Sometimes also it's a popularity contest.
Betul juga.
Macam KJ bila dia dapat ke
baru
mana?
terfikir tu.
Dia dapat ke mana time tu? Sungai Buloh bukan. Mana dia dapat?
Mana Bi?
Tak tahu, tak ingat. Okay, I pun
Sungai
tak ingat. Aku rasa je Sungai Buloh. Aku rasa, tapi aku mungkin salah.
Ke dekat Negeri Sembilan aku tak ingat. Sebab itulah kita kena belajar lagi politik.
Ni bukan, ni just ingat je. Ni ingat je. Aku tak ingat sangat nama tempat.
Yelah tu.
Tak apalah, kita ambil tu, simpan KFV. Siapa yang ingat kat bawah tu, komen lah. So yeah, macam like a property contest. Member tu tak pernah berkemping kat situ langsung, and tiba-tiba dicampak kat situ. Bapak sedih. Bila aku tengok dia punya interview, dia rasa macam, saya rasa macam diorang sengaja nak letak saya kat situ. Dia macam
shit.
Dirty,
ada
dirty,
game
dirty.
juga dalam tu.
Dirty.
Dalam parti yang sama pun ada game dia. Dirty man.
Yeah, tapi politics memang dirty pun. I mean like even like in old times when politics were dirty, there was never a time where macam politics are clean.
Kan?
Kau pernah tengok this play tak? Alexander Hamilton.
Tak.
It's a musical directed by Lin-Manuel Miranda. I think nama. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. So Alexander Hamilton ni, it's a play. It's a musical. Okay, theatre musical. Everything is theatre musical. There's no dialogue. Everything is sing along.
So walaupun berdialog, dia menyanyi.
Dialog menyanyi. Rap. Dia rap. Dia cerita pasal Alexander Hamilton, a immigrant from Paris, if I'm not mistaken. Dia datang ke US, and then he became the founding father. He was so influential. He's the face of the $10 bill. Yeah. So there, you should listen to it. It's amazing. Best gila. Diorang menang banyak gila Emmys. Diorang punya show booked out sampai to a point where kau nak tengok show, kau nak beli, kau check tiket hari ni, okay, the next free show is tahun depan.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Diorang booked out.
Faham.
Dia start dia punya first performance was at the White House. They just made for fun je. Time dia buat tu macam everyone tengah gelak. Dia kata macam I'm making like a rap version of Alexander Hamilton. Semua nak White House and fikir tengah joke. And then time dia rap tu macam okay lah, alright, tune. And then there were some people laughing. And after that we became the number one play in the whole wide world. And then semua orang macam fuck, who's laughing now? But I'm bringing this up is because it's a great play that also plays that talks about politics in US, and there's this really great song sang by Alexander Hamilton punya rival in the show, Aaron Burr, and it's called The Room Where It Happens. So macam I wish, like in the context basically, so I wish I was in the room where it happens, because like when you're making like these big political plays or these big political policies and shit like that, it doesn't matter who you are, but were you in the room where everything happened? Balik, take care, have fun.
Bye, love you.
Aku dengar I love you tu.
Okay.
Nanti aku sampaikan.
Thank you, okay. Aku nak reply ke I love you too.
I love you too.
Thanks, bro.
So yeah, that's the song. Which I wish I was in the room where it happens. So it's such an amazing song, and it put me like into perspective. Like macam betul. Like if you want to make changes into Malaysia, you should make changes on yourself first. Be at an utmost importance where you can be in the room where it happens.
Faham.
Yeah. It was that song lah that taught me this idea that macam, you know, like a lot of people out there, they always like complain about how there's not enough change. Like, change this. But they themselves never want to be the change.
Faham.
Yeah. So and I find it so annoying. Like macam Like macam, oh, I wish like people would stop doing ni. Okay, do something about it. But no, everyone like this mentality where they like to complain about it and they hope someone else solves their problem for them.
Ya.
Sama lah. So that's why macam, okay, dulu macam let's say kalau kau pergi ke Twitter, and Twitter dulu, Twitter was the thing before TikTok, I guess. Fuck Twitter now.
X,
whatever. So like Twitter at that time, there were people just complaining non-stop. And then dorang like take pictures of let's say potholes kat jalan kan. Jalan ada potholes kan. Jalan kat potholes, and then after that tweet about it, and then they would say, and then tiba-tiba the potholes dah fix kan. Macam, oh, look at me, like apa ni, like my tweet did this. Yes, to some degree.
Betul.
To some degree, it could have either been these two things, okay? You can have been another person who complained about it, but in reality and in retrospect, you were just another person complaining about it. But there was some person that actually took charge about it.
Betul. Ya doh. Ya.
Yeah, tapi okay, maybe at that time probably okay, looking back now 26, thinking back macam okay lah, that's an influence that she did lah. But I just bring up that point because it was trying to highlight the example of people complaining and hoping someone else to fix it. But I rather you just, this is my problem.
Betul.
I will try to fix it.
Yes, betul.
I don't like this. I will try to fix it.
Yes, ada satu, aku tak ingat lah, dia politician juga kot. Tapi time tu dia bukan menteri lagi lah kot. Dia buat benda sama, dia complain tapi dia buat. Ni apa ni. Lepas tu dia betulkan jalan tu. Lepas tu aku rasa selepas tu baru dia naik jadi menteri macam tu lah. So orang mungkin percaya dia boleh buat kerja lah. Sebab cakap apa ni jalan ni, esok tu siap jalan tu.
Yeah. Can I just say, I just love politicians that are on TikTok. I love it because they're at least trying to look good in front of the public. I like that.
Faham.
I like that. I love the fact that macam the more you post on social media, the easier for the public to trust you. Mampus lah what happens. Tapi if I can at least see that you're doing your job, kau tengah marah someone for some reason,
jangan boleh jam kat sini.
Esok
dah okay kan.
Yeah.
At least nampak lah.
Yeah, aku like seeing that now. I like seeing that now daripada before this, it was just all in dark. Diorang ambil gambar tapi post it in their Facebook page saja.
Betul.
Memanglah peminat kau sajalah kan nampak.
Ya tu.
Aku daripada yang outside party nak tengok kau buat apa kan. You might be for someday contending with me.
Betul.
And I might one day macam be in love with your political party than the political party I'm voting right now.
Betul.
Then if I've seen at least your work somewhere here and there, yeah, I would support you.
Betul. Yeah.
So I kind of like the fact it feels like macam now having like politicians are a little bit obliged to have a social media account just to interact or to show their deeds. And I like that.
Betul.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that how both parties can see. Of course comment section akan gaduh. Yelah kau buat ni sekarang tapi before this ni. Some people just need to let go.
Ya, betul tu.
Some people just need to learn.
Appreciate lah benda tu.
Kan.
Okay lah daripada tak buat apa-apa.
Yeah.
Tapi aku tak suka di mana TikTok yang dia bukan politician pun, dia mungkin ceramah. Lepas tu macam ceramah tu mungkin dah ambil klip dia sikit je. Lepas tu dah jadi macam, orang kata apa, jadi fitnah. Kau tahu tak? Sekarang ni.
Oh, macam mana?
Macam contoh ada mungkin seorang ustaz ni bagi ceramah, cakap pasal politik and all. Lepas tu benda tu macam cut sikit je. Lepas tu cakap macam kena cari yang Islam sahaja, apa semua, sebab masa depan nanti Tuhan tanya and all. Benda-benda tu budak-budak tengok, and budak-budak macam nanti Tuhan tanya aku macam mana aku nak jawab. Aku pergi undi parti bukan Islam. Benda tu macam what man?
Yeah.
Korang main tau benda tu. Macam-macam lagi Dokim kalau kau tengok. Aku tengok sebab orang tu mention aku lah dalam tu. Sebab aku kononnya undi parti bukan Islam lah. Macam
that's why I don't like telling people what I vote for, what my ideology is.
Aku tak cakap pun. Tapi disebabkan benda tu, sebabkan aku cakap jomlah kita naikkan negara kita sama-sama. Tak kira Islam atau bukan Islam, sama-sama kan. Jadi macam tu. Orang terus macam pusing aku punya ni, cakap ni undi parti bukan Islam. Macam sabarlah, tak ada masalah pun.
I used to be that kid yang banyak gila gaduh dengan orang pasal political agenda kat Twitter.
Faham.
Bapak annoying sel. Bapak pening kepala sel. Ada je benda nak ungkit, ada je benda salah, ada ini. Aduh, ya Allah. Benci siap.
Tapi sekarang ni aku macam mungkin kita dah boleh tengok macam tak apalah, budak ni memang macam ni kot, tak apalah. Tapi janganlah hardcore sangat tu.
Betul. Aku suka gila my group of friends because like kita orang punya political agendas lain tau.
Faham.
Lain, semua lain. Ada some that are on my side, some on the other side, apa semua tu. Tapi bila kita borak, it's so informative and not bashful.
Bestnya.
Dia macam tanya macam, kau vote ni sebab apa tu? Sebab ni. I didn't know that. Kau vote ni sebab apa? Aku vote sebab ni.
Faham. Ui, healthy siya.
Literally borak je. Macam apa ideology kau, apa yang kau percaya. Macam okay, alright.
Okay.
Tapi kau tahu tak, before this ni macam ni. Okay, I did not know that. Tapi like I know ni. I didn't know that.
Malah bestnya.
Yeah. Best bodoh.
Best bodoh.
Best bodoh. Bapak best. Aku suka gila how my group are so emotionally mature about politics. Sebab apa nak gaduh sial? Apa nak gaduh? Okay, so before this aku pernah ada this one other friend group juga, and it was political time juga, and aku cakap kau toxic as fuck.
Damn.
Ya Allah, ni marah pasal tu, ni marah pasal benda tu, ni marah pasal benda tu. Aku just share aku punya point of view je of kenapa aku tu kena bash. Kena bash for having that point of view. Kata aku salah.
Damn.
And then dia punya point of view betul. Ni. Aku macam ya Allah.
Itu dia punya view.
Dah lah, dia buruk. Ambil personal. Sorry.
Tarik balik.
Aku pula tak let go.
Tapi itulah, benda-benda ni buatkan kita marah lah.
Aku
ada sekali tu aku rasa macam shit, aku marah sangat ni kan. So lama-lama aku macam aku tak patut ambil benda tu like masuk dalam sangat and all. Sebab benda ni tak ada siapa pun tahu siapa yang betul sekarang ni, tahu tak? Orang yang kat dalam tu je tahu. Kita just tahu apa yang kita nampak je. So janganlah marah cakap ini salah, itu salah. Just percaya pada diri sendiri, and orang kata apa, hormatlah orang punya decision kan. Itu saja. Settle.
Faham?
Damn.
But here's the thing lah, like macam I think like kau tahu Reservoir kan? So aku pernah, they called me in for like a talk show for titik tengah.
Wow.
Diorang buat middle ground version Malaysia. Kau pernah tengok middle ground?
Aku tak tengok.
Middle ground is basically macam two. Okay, so let's say macam you are macam mana aku nak explain. Okay, simple terms. Manchester fan, Chelsea fan. Okay, alright. So let's say they will ask a question. They will ask a question, and then the question is like macam, MU made Chelsea play better because of their success. So siapa yang setuju with that idea akan datang ke tengah and then cakap diorang punya points. So yang setuju with the question akan cakap dulu yes. And after that, siapa yang tak setuju akan datang, come forward, and then say their points. And then they will have a discussion right there. So itu middle ground. Yeah. It's
tapi sihat lah.
Yeah, sihat lah. Reservoir did a titik tengah version. I was there. It was like SMK versus SJC.
Sekolah Chinese.
Yes, sekolah Chinese. So macam they ask like really provoking questions, everything semua tu. And I like the fact that how everyone was just so respectful. Like they have their opinions, nothing wrong with them having their opinions, but they don't shove it down your throat. And I love talking with people like that.
Yes.
There are some people, I'm not sure, maybe because it was cameras ke, maybe because they don't know me ataupun they don't know everyone else. That's why diorang tak berani nak, be another persona.
Faham, aggressive.
That toxic persona and that aggressive persona. Maybe that could be a factor as well. But for what it was at that time, really appreciate it. And I learned so many new things.
Wow.
And like aku raised like a question like macam, I've been told by my friends and family all the time like how SJC is like a school that they made because like they wanna SJC was a school that was made because the fact that Bumi Putra had rights, had certain specialties, and because they didn't get that specialty, they just want to be excluded from Malaysia and they just want to raise on themselves. I've been fed those kind of things all my life. And then when I sat down with these people and I asked like macam, I think a girl was asking like macam, what's the purpose of having an SGC school kan? And then this Chinese guy and Indian guy explained it so perfectly well. So let's say you are a baby born in a Chinese family, all right? Your whole life, they're going to be speaking Mandarin with you.
Betul.
Especially at the ages of like when you start from 1 until 6 before you go to school. So Mandarin is the most proficient language that you speak.
Betul.
Right? You speak it every single day. Now, we want to send you to school. You only know Mandarin.
Yeah.
You know a little bit je of BM words. I'm going to send you to a Malay school where they don't know how to communicate with you.
Faham.
And then macam the girl argue lah, but that's the function, that's the purpose of the school,
Untuk belajar bahasa Melayu.
Yeah, untuk belajar bahasa Melayu. Yes, and dia kata, yes, I agree. Tapi to what extent? To what extent? To the point where you're trying to translate what does no mean or thank you mean in Mandarin. Do you know how to translate it in Mandarin to the student? Is a teacher so responsible enough where she's gonna sit down and like go through with you one by one just because you're Chinese? No, you're left out. You are the minority here.
Faham.
So might as well make it a much more comfortable learning experience for their children and send them off to a Chinese school where they can explain that thing and then pick up BM on the side. Because the BM subject is there, but at least the Laoshe, the teacher, is able to translate.
Faham, betul.
Is able to tell you what this means in Mandarin, what this means in Bahasa Melayu. And I never thought of it that way.
Aku pun tak terfikir.
I never thought of it that way. That is actually a pain point and a struggle that the Chinese and Indians feel in Malaysia, which I don't see it as a problem. I see it as very unique. They are able to be in Malaysia, grow up in their culture, and they have a school that is able to provide for them. Tapi they did say along the line, all of them did say along the line, they want to send them to a school yang ada Melayu and everything semua tu because you need to learn or at least see other races. They are all aware of that. From the 3 people that were there, they were all aware of that. So that's what their plan. And even dorang pun cakap, yes, when I'm growing up and I have my child, I'll have the child go to an SJC ataupun an SJI, SJT. And then once they hit high school punya age, I'll send them to an SMK. Because I need to give them the duality of the words. See, like, these are things that they think about just because they are from another race.
Faham.
It's so interesting though. It was so mind-opening. I would really recommend you guys checking out Titik Tengah tu.
Ya tu, aku nak tengok lepas ni.
Yeah.
Faham? Ya.
Kan?
Betul tu.
Let's say kan, macam aku tengah belajar ni, aku hilang aku punya confidence in study just because aku don't understand what the teacher is saying.
Ya tu.
How would your future be reflected? Just because you want to propose the agenda of it's just a school. Everyone goes to school to learn. Yeah, like I said earlier, it sounds good on paper. Apply it.
Faham.
Factor in real human problems, real human variables. Does it sound good still?
Damn. Selfish ni aku dulu.
Yeah, that's why aku pun fikir benda sama. Aku macam, oh damn, I never thought of it that way.
Sebab dulu macam aku marah lah, kenapa orang Chinese dekat Malaysia ni tak pandai cakap Melayu. Aku macam, bukan semua orang cakap ke? Pasal aku macam fikir macam, itulah sebab diorang pergi di SJC. Diorang tak campur dengan orang Melayu, so tak pandai cakap Melayu. So doh, ni perspektif yang kita kena tengok doh.
Exactly.
Damn, sorry doh.
Aku dah minta maaf dong.
Saya minta maaf. But kadang-kadang tu aku tengok macam masa sebelum ni aku pergi main patah-patah tu. Patah crack badan.
Oh, okay.
Ada doktor Chinese ni. Dia cakap Melayu lah. Cakap sorry I punya Melayu I baru belajar. So aku macam rasa macam sangat-sangat comel lah. Lepas tu dia tak tahu maksud rata. Rata tu apa?
Okay.
Rata tu aku nak explain pun macam mana siap. Rata tu macam kaki you sama-sama balance. Balance.
Even lah.
Lepas tu macam aku rasa benda tu comel lah. Tapi dulu aku rasa macam asal diorang duduk dekat Malaysia tapi tak tahu cakap Melayu kan.
Yeah. And then like, of course, like the standard argument is korang akan always compare it to Indonesia.
Sebab semua orang,
everyone in Indonesia, tak kisah diorang Chinese, Indian ke apa, semua cakap bahasa Indonesia.
Betul.
Itu orang lah.
Betul.
Itu orang lah. You don't have to be them though.
You don't
have to be. Why do we have to like push this agenda or this identity that we have to be like Indonesia?
Betul.
Why? It's sure. It's really unique. Not gonna lie, it's really unique.
Betul.
But aku takut it's another Malaysia punya thing where here's the thing lah. Like macam this is what Adam or a lot of filmmakers tell me. Like Malaysia susah kau nak cari dia punya keunikan. And what they like to do is copy other people punya keunikan.
Faham? Dia tengok sana unik lebih sikit, sana betul.
Why are we not like that?
Faham?
Why are we not like that? 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 Bunyi macam siapa? Bunyi macam mak yang tak puas hati dengan SPM result kau.
Kenapa tak jadi macam jiran sebelah?
Jiran sebelah dapat sedih. Kenapa tak ni?
Faham?
We're just sounding like that. Just embrace the uniqueness that is us.
Yes.
Because we have Chinese people that are able to live in China. They are able to live peacefully here. We have Indian people that are able to live peacefully here. And they all have their structure and their plan. And that's unique in its own.
Yes.
Why do we have to try to change something that is already beautiful? Because on paper there's another country that's doing it better than us. No, they're doing it differently than us.
Betul.
They're unique in their own way. We're unique in our own way.
Betul. And kalau korang nak tengok sangat-sangat unik lagi, korang pergi dekat Perlis, korang pergi dekat Kelantan. Kau akan jumpa Chinese cakap Kelantan. Chinese
betul.
cakap Kedah. Hang aku macam time tu aku first time aku pergi Perlis.
Pergi mana?
Time tu aku nak buat nombor tau. Aku nak buat nombor pakai DG apa kan.
Oh, okay.
Kau pergi masuk kedai Chinese ni. Kau nak apa? Culture shock Zal. Oi, aku dah lah time tu pun aku rasa macam orang luar tau. Aku tak tahu sangat kan. Ni nak buat apa tau? Ni nak apa tau? Shit, ni cakap apa?
Faham.
Tapi Chinese aku rasa sangat macam ada tau benda tu. Diorang memang orang-orang Chinese kat sana memang cakap Kedah, memang cakap Kelantan. Aku rasa sangat itulah mungkin keunikan kita yang korang patut tengok kot.
Betul.
Benda tu tak ada kot dekat tempat lain.
Betul. It's unique in a sense. Okay, here's something that I always believed in, but I don't know if other people believe it in my way. Don't you feel like Malaysia is the only country where it doesn't matter where you come from, if you visit here, there will be a place for you?
Faham? Betul? Faham?
What other country can do that?
Yeah, they do.
What other country can accept you so wholeheartedly? If you're a Chinese person coming from China, you come here, there is a place for you.
Betul?
There is a place dedicated for you, and it's like so accepting. It's not just like macam aku pergi UK and tengok ada street of Arab restaurants. I feel included. No, it's not. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. But if like an Indian person come here pun macam there is literally a place or a section just like for me.
Betul.
And there are people like me.
Yes. Betul.
Even if like you are from French and then you come down, it's like there is a place like me. There is resemblance of home.
Betul.
I like to see Malaysia as like macam banyak orang selalu kata macam Malaysia tak ada dia punya own identity. But there's nothing wrong with this is just my opinion je lah kan.
Jangan marah.
Jangan marah. Nak marah pun tak kisah. Just say in a respectful manner lah. Respectful manner. Like maybe Malaysia's identity is the fact that we have a bit of every identity. Maybe like macam you're going to say like macam but if a person's like that, it's a little bit an identity of everything. Doesn't that mean he's just like trying to like be nice to everyone and truly it means that he doesn't really have an identity? No, it's different from a person and a country. Okay, a person is a living thing. A country is just it's just there.
Betul.
It's just there. And it's just I don't know. I just find it so beautiful in that sense. And macam it can be so welcoming to an Arab that's coming here. It can be welcoming to a Chinese, Indian, or Filipinos to come here, Indonesians to come here. There's a bit of everything for everyone here.
Tapi kau perasan tak benda ni? Aku rasa aku selalu tengok benda ni. Di mana macam kalau kau jumpa Chinese, kau punya percakapan tu macam lain. Kau macam ikut dia, kau tahu tak?
Aku dah stop dah buat benda tu.
Damn, macam mana tu?
Aku cakap macam biasa je lah.
Shit, aku tak tahu lah. Adakah tu macam auto ke? Sebab bila kau cakap dengan Indian, kau akan
terikut-ikut kan?
Terikut-ikut. Bila and bagi aku pada masa tu aku rasa macam kita punya lidah ni power. Kau boleh cakap Indon.
Betul.
Kau boleh cakap Arab.
Betul.
Apa je yang kau tak boleh cakap.
Betul.
Kau boleh cakap English dalam bahasa Kelantan. Maksud aku slang Kelantan.
Ada.
Boleh bodoh.
Macam mana?
Masa tu member aku masa belajar, dia memang Kelantan kuat. Dia present English tapi ada Kelantan.
Macam mana siap?
Dia je boleh buat.
What the? Wih.
Benda tu lah, kau faham tak? English dia fluent, but Kelantan dia ada sikit.
Bapak unik.
Damn.
Uish.
Itu aku rasa macam mungkin disebabkan benda tu, kita punya lidah ni kita boleh ikut sesiapa je. Faham tak? So macam kau cakap tadi, kalau kita jumpa Indon ke apa, mungkin orang Indon pun kalau jumpa kita pun macam dia rasa kat rumah sebab kita pun cakap Indonesia kan dia kan.
Yeah. Bisa.
Bisa. Enggak bisa.
Gampang.
Gampang sekali. Ya, aku rasa benda tu tak ramai negara yang boleh buat
No, for sure. For sure.
Sebab kalau kau tengok orang UK pun ada pelat-pelat dia, tak boleh nak cakap Melayu and all.
Betul.
Kita boleh buat semua. Kita boleh buat slang accent British, kita boleh buat American tiba-tiba tukar, kan? Damn.
Lidah tukar tu.
Power tu sebenarnya lidah kita ni.
Lidah tukar tu betul tu.
Tak semua orang boleh buat.
Kau pergi kedai PC and then there's a Chinese person there and then macam, you mau apa? Tak lah, I punya PC ni I tak tahulah apa. Yeah.
Diskon lo.
Ayo, why you like that ma?
Kan? Aku rasa itulah keunikan kita yang kita tak nampak selama ni.
Ke kan kita maybe kita buat tu is because kita orang nak buat diorang rasa selesa.
Faham? Itu mungkin.
Macam subconsciously kita nak buat diorang rasa selesa. Sebab aku boleh cakap Melayu macam ni dengan kau apa semua tu, and then tiba-tiba ada Chinese friend. So you buat apa ma? Ayo, boleh lah macam tu.
Kan? Aku tak sedar benda tu sebelum ni manager aku tegur. Asal cakap elok lah. Aku macam, sebab aku tengah cakap dengan Chinese guy tu kan. Macam, kenapa tak cakap elok? Aku macam, damn, aku cakap lain-lain ke? So sebab dia bagi tahu aku lah, aku tukar secara tiba-tiba. Bila aku cakap dengan dia, aku cakap biasa je.
It could also be like macam misalkan inside joke between Malays and Chinese, and Malays and Indians.
Damn.
Interesting sah.
Kan?
Interesting sah.
Tapi aku macam bangga lah benda tu. Tak semua orang boleh buat. Kita Malaysia je boleh buat.
Aku teringat this one situation adik aku cerita kat aku hari tu. Bukan hari tu, sorry, long time ago. Time ni adik aku tengah belajar kat sekolah, and then like budak Melayu dengan budak Cina tengah memekak dalam kelas yang memekak, and then adik aku bangun. Dia nak sampai ke lawak je. Adik aku bangun, woi, korang semua boleh diam tak? Tengok, Cina bising-bising, Melayu bising-bising. Tengok budak India kita, elok diam.
Sial. Gimana semua tengah diam tau tu.
Dia macam sometimes kan aku nak tahu how Indian people see us, like the Malaysia Chinese beef kan. Then orang India kat situ macam Aku nak tahu. Or is there like macam, is there a Malay India beef as well, and then like the Chinese and Indians are friends, like macam like fuck these Malays. I want to know that shit. I want to know. I love it.
Tak tahu je kat orang punya perspektif kan.
Kan. I think it will be very interesting.
Aku nak tunjuk kau satu lah video.
Okay.
Aku rasa ini mungkin dorang je boleh buat joke ni.
Okay.
Orang lain tak boleh buat.
Faham?
Mana lah? Sekejap, nak jumpa dah. Okay. Dia Dokers Malaysia.
Okay.
Indian.
Makin okey you ni.
Sekejap. Alamak, sedap.
Okay, first abang buat macam ni. Macam ni. Okay. Oh, nampak India je tutup hidung
So it's a video of an Indian guy talking to a Malay. Dia macam, okay abang nak tengok magic tak? Nak. Okay, then okay, alright, nak buat. The Indian guy cakap, okay, kalau you nak tengok itu magic, you tutup hidung you. Dia macam, okay lah, orang Melayu tu pun tutup hidung you, tutup hidung dia. And then orang India tu macam, nampak orang India tu tutup hidung. Babi sial. Dia suruh. Tapi that's a line in comedy. Sebab aku dulu banyak gila tengok stand up kan. So there's like some people yang like make like a thesis about stand up, and aku suka baca benda-benda bodoh.
Thesis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stand up comedians can be funny. Can be smart as well. So like macam, it's fine when if there is a joke about a Malay it's fine for the Malay to make it. If it's a joke about a Chinese person, it's okay for the Chinese person to make it, for the Indian person to make it,
Betul.
for the Arabian person to make it, because it's them.
Betul.
It's them. They're allowed to say what they want to say about their own race. Of course, it doesn't include everybody.
Betul.
Tapi, yelah.
Itu yang apa jadilah.
Itu apa yang jadilah. Itu apa jadilah. And then kita orang tak lewat. Itu, what was it? Like race privilege.
Betul.
Race privilege.
Aku ada tengok satu TikTok ni. Dia stand up juga. Dia cakap pasal apa aku tak ingat. Tapi macam race lain lah. Dia macam kutuk pasal Hollywood suka buat filem yang
bukan rasa Peter tadi.
Bukan rasa Peter.
Everybody gonna get the bad hood.
Bukan dia. Aku tak ingat lah. Tapi last sekali dia orang semua macam semua macam terasa lah. Sebab dia bukan race tu tau. Tapi dia tutup dia habis dengan joke race dia, which is Chinese, pasal mata. Macam lepas ni Hollywood nak buat movie pasal apa, Chinese mata kecil macam tu lah. So semua gelak. So macam aku tengok komen, tak apa, dia ending dengan dia punya race. Tu boleh. Faham. Faham.
Bodoh sah.
Aku rasa kita dah sampai ujung.
Betul. Dah sampai ujung dah.
Yes. So thank you so much guys. Kalau ada tersalah cakap, kita orang minta maaf. Mungkin isu-isu benda ni ini mungkin POV kita orang, korang pun ada POV sendiri. So sama-sama kita relax dan sama-sama kita kata apa, mendoakan kesejahteraan masing-masing. Yes.
And also with that being said, make sure to check out our merchandise somewhere soon. Okay.
Let's go.
Ingat the date is 1/10/23.
1/10/23.
1/10/23.
Let's go.
1/10/23.
23.
Betul. Kita ingat dah. Bagus.
Betul. Disebabkan kita punya baju ni sangat-sangat cantik. Harap korang dapatkan.
Yeah, betul. And then like we would also like to use that money to, of course, like make the podcast a little bit better.
Yes.
And try to explore certain areas that we never explored before.
Betul.
So I want to say thank you for tuning into the podcast. Sorry if this is not the usual topic that we talk about, but yeah, it's still involving life. And I guess it's just fun stories to listen while you guys are just like doing your other things.
Betul. Thank you guys.
Yeah, so thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in this podcast. We'll see you next week at Sunday 8 p.m.
Let's go.
Love you. Alright, ciao. Bye. Pak panjang.
Kan?
Lampau saya.
Sebab suruh dia orang beli baju sekali.
Oh, faham.
Okay, stop. Kau kena buat kot.
Aku takut
dia orang nak beli baju.
Aku takut don't stop beli ni.
Kau kena kiss dia orang nak beli baju. Please, Hakim, kiss. Bye.